got the guys from the Sunshine State here, our Olympians from Florida. The taller one's Jared Frayer. He's also the older one, I think.
He's the better looking one.
Yeah.
Two oldest Olympians, right?
That's right. That's right.
But only one can be oldest.
Yeah, he's the oldest. This guy.
I also know who the shortest one is.
I'm always chasing him.
So you guys got a lot in common. Let's talk about the first one, Florida.
Absolutely.
You know, now you were in Pensacola, which is way up there near the Navy base, right?
That's right.
Now you were farther down, right?
Yeah, down in Clearwater. I was born, bred, Florida all the way. This guy, we adopted him.
Yeah, well,
he got in about 8th grade.
So you weren't born there. You were one of those carpetbaggers.
Yep, I'm all over the place, but I'll claim Florida anytime.
Well, you have to. That's when everyone started hearing about you.
Absolutely.
You know? You start winning all those junior titles. You were wearing all those colorful singlets.
Absolutely. Yeah, they took care of me. They did good.
So, I mean, you guys take a little bit of pride about coming from that state. Obviously, there's no college programs there, but Florida kids are winning things all over the world right now.
I'm telling you, they're picking it up, and absolutely we're proud to be from there. 100%.
How about you, Jared? I see you do a lot of camps down there.
Oh, most definitely. You got to give back down there, and I mean, it's like you said, there's no college programs down there, and that's a shame. I mean, there are 3 really good programs that were down there in the 80s, and they dropped them all. So you know, there were 3 teams in the top 20 when they dropped them. So it's a unique situation that the sport is the 3rd biggest sport in the state at the high school level. So
sure.
Things got to change, and I think, you know, once my competitive career is done, you know, I need to do some shaking down there, and we got to get a program back down there.
They're heading in the right direction, though. They got a lot of club teams at the colleges again. I think when I moved to Florida, the Pensacola Christian College was the only college that had wrestling, and you know, it was whatever, NWCA. But now I want to say there's quite a few that have it, so it's moving in the right direction. But absolutely, we need to get back Division I. You know, Florida State used to be one of the top 10 teams, so they can do it.
So let's talk a little bit about how you guys got roped to Oklahoma. I mean, that's a little bit of a drive from Florida, but both went to college at the same place and representing the Sooners at the Olympics. What about that experience was good for you, Jared?
You know, it was Jack Spates, and actually Mark Manning was the assistant coach. Mark Manning was a big reason I went there. Right. He scooted out the summer before I even got there. So I mean, it was a place I fell in love with. It's an easy place to fall in love with. It's a comfortable place. Amazing support from the administration, and I think that's a huge part in college wrestling. And just you know, I wouldn't take it back for a minute. That's why I'm back there. I enjoy it. It's my alma mater, and it's a pretty awesome place to be and wrestle for, and you know, just excited to be back.
Okay, Sam, what about you? Why were you a Sooner, and how was that for you?
Yeah, I love it. It was going back home for me a little bit. I grew up in Oklahoma, but also Jared was there and Josh Lambert was there, so I knew Florida guys were there, and I really loved the family part of it. We're big on family there, and Oklahoma's always been a big fan of Florida, still is, still recruit lots of guys out of there, so I think the two go well together.
Okay, so let's talk Olympic team, another thing in common. You guys both won the trials, and you're going to be over in London. I mean, is that something that, again, another effort where you guys are going to be together on this deal? Take a lot of pride in that, I'm sure.
Absolutely. You know, we train together all the time, and to have a training partner that's going to the Olympics is huge. And then all the things we have in common, it's just it's nice to be able to talk with somebody else that's going through the same thing. You know, all of us come from different situations, but we do have a lot of common, and it helps.
How about you?
Yeah, just, I mean,
good to have Sam there with you.
Oh, huge. I mean, for us to be able to talk, you know, train together and be on the same intense level. You know, we don't have to work the hardest. We're working the smartest. We're doing the right things. You know, we were both alternates 3 or 4 times a piece, and have been as training partners, and now we're going as the guy, and it's a pretty special situation, and you know, I wouldn't have it with another guy. I mean, it's been a great year.
Yeah, it's great too. We got Doc Hines going. He's our team doctor at OU. Mike Leitner's going, our coach. So we got a good little contingency going. And like I mentioned earlier, the family part of it, we're just a big group of buddies, and it's gonna be a good time.
One other thing, we're both wrestling in Times Square tomorrow for the first time.
That's right.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, well, absolutely, USA all the way.
How about you guys? You looking forward to that?
If I wrestled him, I'd win.
Yeah, but you're not wrestling him.
He's
You got
1-0
Russians.
against me today.
That's true. But I've been injuring them, so I'm picking away little by little.
We both have the same opponents in the World Cup, so if the same outcome comes from that, I think we'll be doing just fine.
That's right.
Outstanding. Well, good luck, guys. We'll see you in Times Square tomorrow.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks.